Have you ever had long periods of negative thoughts or pointless thoughts about things that just aren't helpful to you right now? Like, for example, I should have said this in that argument. I should have done this. About an argument that happened years ago. Now in this video, I'm going to teach you how to reduce your stress and stop these negative thoughts so that your mind is a bit more of a friendly place. Because I've been there in the deep end, in the darkness, where my mind felt like a bully that just would not shut the fuck up no matter where I am, who I'm with, or what I'm doing. A bully in my mind that was just inescapable. Now, I don't know why this happens. However, I know how to stop this and at least reduce it. So if you're still here by the end of the video, you will have learnt a practical technique that will help you reduce your stress and stop these negative thoughts. Now obviously, mental health is a priority. However, we often forget to research and improve ourselves in this area of our life. Now, meditation and mindfulness is the best way to make your mind a safe place and reduce stress and anxiety. I want you to look at this and read through this so you can understand just how being mindful works. Now, the first step is you're having the negative thoughts. They come in, maybe they're changing to different ones, but you're in that negative loop. You're having those negative or unhelpful thoughts. The second step is you realize that you're having those thoughts. You watch yourself having those thoughts. So your mind is running rampant, but now you've acknowledged what is happening. Your mind is going off on one. Your mind is going on a mad one, just showing you different things. You're thinking of random shit that is of no use to you right now. You've realized that this is what your mind is doing. This is what your mind is showing you. Then the third, last and final step is return your focus to something in the present moment. Anything. This could be anything. It could be like right now I'm sat in the car. I could turn my focus to the birds chirping outside. I can listen to the birds chirping. I can feel the t-shirt on my skin right now. Do you understand? And by shifting my focus and attention to these things that my senses are picking up in the present moment, the attention is taken away from the thoughts. Do you understand how it works? Now I want you to try this. The next time, as soon as your mind goes off on one and you're thinking of things that you don't want to be thinking of uncontrollably, do this. The most easy point of focus for you is your breath. Why? Because you can take your breath anywhere with you, no matter where you are, no matter what time of day it is. You might be locked in a fucking room with no objects to focus on. You have your breath and you can focus on your breath. So what can you focus on with your breath? I can feel the air going inside through my nose. It feels cold going down my throat, going down into my lungs. And breathing out, I can feel the air on my nostrils. Do you understand? So bring your focus to this. So let me give you an example now. I'm sat here in the car and I'm thinking, shit man, I should have said this to her. I should have replied by doing this or said this. Oh, I've acknowledged. I'm thinking of that now. So what do? I've realized it. What's the next step? Focus on something else. And mindfulness helps you in life. How? Because you control your thoughts. You control your mind now. Now doing this is one rep. So being on the negative thoughts, realizing the negative thoughts, and then going back to your focus point, whatever it may be, whether it's the touch sensation, whether it's feeling your feet, twiddling your toes maybe, listening to the birds chirping outside, whatever it may be, you have now given your mind another direction. You have given it a command to focus on something else, not the thoughts. Do you understand? It's very simple once you understand this principle of how it actually works. And now that I'm thinking of the air coming out of my nostrils, my focus is there now. It's no longer on the thoughts. Now, within a second, a split second even, my thoughts might go back to the thought. My mind might go back to the thoughts. And I'll be thinking of stupid shit again. I should have said this in the argument. Why did I do this in front of them and they laughed at me? Or anything from years ago, yesterday, anything. Back to the present moment, back to the breath coming out of your nose. And now by doing this, this is one rep. This is one repetition of you controlling your mind to do what you want it to do. Instead of letting it run wild, run rampant and thinking of all of the bullshit. One repetition. So like you go to the gym and you do bicep curls, yeah? That is one rep, isn't it? How many do you do in a set? Probably 10 to 15. And you have to do that over how long? Few weeks, few months before you start to notice muscle growth. Same with your mind. 1 rep, 1 exercise. So you want to do this as many times in the day as you can. And just by doing this a few times in the day, you will notice a drastic improvement in your levels of stress and in the amount of negative thoughts that you have, because you now have unlocked the ability to bring your mind away, bring your attention away from those negative thoughts. Do you understand? And now you're going to do this a few times a day, and then another day will pass, and then a week will pass, and then a month will pass. And by then you will have done many, many, many repetitions. You will be strong at this. Like your first day at the gym, on bench press, you can't be benching 20, 30 kilos. You have to start off with the bar. The bar alone is 15, 20 kilos. So you start off with just the bar on bench press. And then after a few weeks, progressive overload, you can add on extra weight. Same with this. So by doing this, after a few weeks, it will become much easier. Your mind will become much stronger because it is in your control. It is not doing what it wants. It is doing what you want. So if you want now, you can think of other things. You can focus on anything because you have learned to control your mind. And the more you do this, the stronger it will get. This is a very easy and simple method of meditation. I suggest that you implement a daily meditation practice. Now, me personally, every single day I do 5 minutes of meditation first thing when I wake up on a morning. 5 minutes of meditation. Now, when I started, I could only do a few seconds because I had zero control of my mind before it would start wandering off. Now, you might try, people say we try meditation and it doesn't fucking work for me. Oh, I can't control my thoughts. I just start thinking of shit. That's the whole fucking point. Your mind is going to wander off. But the trick is you acknowledge it's wandered off and then you bring it back. Like a little toddler, it wanders off. And then you call him, you bring him back. Do you understand? It's a simple principle. Now I'm going to put the diagram up on the screen again for you. Screenshot this and keep this on your phone so you can have a look back at it. And then you can remember this and use it whenever you need to, until you memorize the technique, and you can do it easily anywhere. The easiest one is using your breath. So focus on your breath. That is what I do. You can listen to the birds. You can focus on an object like this car seat in front of me. Anything. But the breath is the easiest one because it goes everywhere with you. It's not like it's an object that won't be there tomorrow. Do you understand? So be very proud of yourself that you've researched something and you're seeking knowledge, expanding your knowledge. Be very proud of yourself for that, because a lot of people are not doing that. I wasn't doing that many months ago. And because of that, my life became miserable. My mind was full of negative thoughts and I was always stressed out over stupid shit that doesn't even matter right now. So chances are you are experiencing this right now. So well done to you for learning something. I hope you learned something from this video. Leave us a comment and subscribe, because chances are if you learn something from this video, you will learn something from my other videos and the next one that I post. So have a lovely day, and remember to always do what you need to do for you.